What is going on out there? Sterilization Station. This is that empowerment podcast for sterile processing. I'm your host, Bill Rochelle. It's been a while since we did an episode. I know I've been doing some interviews with some guests, but I wanted to jump on here because I have this thought in my mind that I just can't shake, and I got to get it out. And I'm so glad to be introducing this to the community. I'm thinking about how important podcasting is. I'm developing such a love for it. I'm enjoying it, meeting some people, and empowering, inspiring, and encouraging so many people in the realm of podcasting. And I thought about encouraging you fellow podcasters out there with this quick episode that we're calling Don't Let Your Screen Get Frozen and Never Mute Your Mic. This is going to be a full throttle message on clarity, commitment, and the 10 reasons why you must never quit in podcasting. You know, I get a chance to meet so many people. I'm in so many groups on social media platforms, and I'm part of this group where you get access to a lot of podcasters. And, you know, I seem to hear, different time where podcasters are just getting frustrated with maybe the lack of growth, or maybe they feel like it's not going as anticipated, and they're at the point where they feel like maybe they're going to give up. And so today I wanted to really encourage you out there. Don't let your screen get frozen and never mute your mic. You know, your mic is an instrument, a tool that's used to begin to deliver a message, and your screen is a monitor in which people are able to see things and view things. And the way you want to be viewed in front of your listeners is someone who does not give up. So let's just say this one is for the moments dedicated to when you feel frozen. This one is for those days when your voice is muted, when your dreams feel stuck, or maybe the cursor of your life is blinking, waiting for input. We're calling this one Don't Let Your Screen Get Frozen and Never Mute Your Mic. Because remember, when life calls you to show up, too many of us hit the mute button. When momentum's knocking, too many of us, we get frozen. But not today. Not today on the Sterilization Station podcast. Today we're diving into 10 reasons why we must never quit. And we're starting with something essential, something that's very sacred. You know, I'm so thankful for the URCO community, and something that they teach us is about our clarity. And that is our who, our what, our where, our when, and our why. So you know how Zoom meetings start with a mic check? Well, before you speak success into your life, you need to do a clarity check. Because if you don't know why you're grinding, you're going to quit halfway through. Well, let's break it down. Who are you doing this for? Are you doing this for your future self? Maybe the version of yourself in 5 years standing in the life that you're building right now. Maybe you're doing this for your family, the ones who carried you, sacrificed for you, and the little ones watching your example and seeing who you become. Maybe it's those silent supporters, the people you don't even know you're inspiring just by being relentless. And this is why we must never, ever, ever give up. You're not just grinding for a paycheck, you're showing the world what's possible, right? Maybe you're starting a podcast, for women. You want to, or maybe for men, or maybe you're doing it for some social group or some industry. Whatever your messaging is, whatever your reason is, whatever your why is, don't forget and don't get weary in doing the right thing. Remember, you're not grinding for that paycheck, but you're showing the world what you can do. What are you working towards, right? Financial freedom, maybe a creative expression, maybe peace of mind. But whatever you are working toward, make sure you stay focused, right? You're not looking for that rich, quick scheme, but the ability to choose your time and protect your peace. As it relates to creative expressions, right? The need to make, to build, or to write, maybe to perform, or even to create something that matters. And you got that peace of mind because when you're aligned, anxiety just cannot take up as much space. So it's really important for you to understand and have clarity around your who, your what, your where, your why. So where are you going, right? Let's talk about where you're going. To a place where your purpose meets your paycheck? Are you going towards a life where you wake up fulfilled but not just employed? Keeping your where are you going in front of you is so important as you're striving to be the best version of yourself, to a future that you can be proud of. Maybe you're headed toward a future you can be proud of where you built something that speaks for itself. Remember, this is not about location as much as destination. And only you can ask yourself the question, what are you aiming for, right? And when will you get there? When will you outlast the obstacles? When will you build consistently? and not just intensity. Maybe you have that intensity, but you don't have the consistency yet. Build up that consistency. Consistency grows as we continue to move forward, right? Stick to your goals. If you say you're going to record on Mondays and post on Fridays, make sure you're committed to that, because remember, your message is so important and people are going to be listening to your message. When you stop waiting for perfect and you just start moving, make sure you're moving towards your goals and staying on track. If you are waiting for the green light, you are the green light. So let's go. Remember why you're doing this. Why did you start up to be a podcaster? Because remember, regret is heavier than effort. You don't want regret to weigh you down. I wish I would have recorded. I wish I would have edited. I wish I would have. You don't want your network to be twiddling their fingers, wondering when is that podcast coming out. They were doing such a great job. They were inspiring me. They were encouraging me. They were motivating me. You have a message that someone needs to hear, even when the downloads seem low. Even when you feel like you're not growing as you expected, remember there are people that are tuning in weekly. Maybe they haven't commented on your YouTube page. Maybe they haven't written a review, but you're feeding them through your podcast. You're feeding them through your experience, through your trauma that you recovered from. Whatever your story is, remember, tell your story. Your message is powerful and someone needs to hear it. Your why is your fire. Don't let your fire burn out. Remember why you signed up. Remember why you started. You reignite it every single day. Every episode is encouraging, inspiring, and motivating someone. So now I really want to take time just to cover real fast 10 reasons why you must never quit. All right, now that your clarity is focused like a laser, we got your who, what, where, when, and why back on focus. It's time for the main event. Ding, ding, ding. Here are 10 reasons why you must never quit, and why staying in the process is the real power play. Number 1, your breakthrough might be tomorrow. Success isn't always loud. It often whispers the moment before it shows up. So don't log off too early. Number 2, someone needs your story. We just talked about the power of your message. Your message someone needs to hear. They need to hear your struggle. They need to see your scars. They need to understand the roadmap from your survival. It's all about someone else's roadmap. Finish your story for them. Someone needs to hear about it. Number 3, mastery takes miles. Mastery takes miles. Excellence isn't magic. It's mileage. It's mileage. It's the fact that you've been on the road for a long time. You have the experience. Sometimes when I'm at work and someone's complaining about a tough day, I say, how long have you worked here? They say, oh, I worked here for 5 years. What's 5 times 365? Oh, well, that's 1,000 and such and such and such and such. Look at how many days you came to work when it was hard. How many days you pressed past. How many days you fought through. Every step matters. You got experience, and keep going, keep growing. Number 4, setbacks are setups. What feels like a breakdown might be the ground floor of your breakthrough. What feels like a breakdown might be the ground floor of your breakthrough. So keep building. Number 5, you've come too far to only come this far. You've come too far to only come this far. Look back only to remind yourself. It says objects in the rearview mirror may appear closer than they really are. Don't let the image of your past or behind you try to pull you backwards. Look back only to remind yourself. Remember, when you look in the rearview mirror, you're only looking to see what's behind you, and you're looking on the left or the right because you want to make a turn in your life. You're following a path. You're not starting over. You're starting stronger. You are stronger than you think, and your message is powerful. Remember, let this sink in. Everybody needs to hear your message. Keep the microphone. Take the mute off the microphone and let the camera roll. Someone needs to hear about your experience. We need your experience. Celebrate small wins, stack big victories. Number 6, small wins, stack big victories. Celebrate progress, not perfection. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to fall. Things are going to happen. Every brick builds the house of success, the house of victory, the house of impact, motivation, inspiration, and encouragement. One brick at a time. Keep laying the bricks. Number 7, quitting creates a pattern. Every time you give up, it gets easier to do it again. It gets easier to give up. But when you push through, that becomes your new normal. Number 8, time will pass away. A year from now, you'll wish you started today. So start and keep starting. Keep going. Keep growing. Number 9, growth lives in the grind. The uncomfortable parts. That's where your next level is hiding. Chase discomfort. Welcome discomfort because it is the groundwork of growth. And number 10, the world needs what you carry. Remember, you have a message. You're not here by accident. Your gift isn't optional. Bring it out and don't bury it. So today we got a challenge for the week. I want you to really think about this is unmute and move. Pick one area of your life where you've been frozen. Unmute your mic. Say what needs to be said. Do what needs to be done. Whether it's launching a new business, apologizing to someone, creating content, getting back in the gym, or just finally resting, do it on purpose. So remember, don't let your screen get frozen. Don't mute your mic. Don't back down from your own greatness. You've got something inside of you that the world hasn't seen yet. So keep showing up, keep speaking up, and keep standing up. This is the Sterilization Station, and I'm your host, Bill Rochelle, reminding you to stay focused on your goals, on your purpose, commit to your progress, and be contagious with your courage. Remember, until next time, peace, power, and persistence. And remember, never let your mic go mute and your screen, never let it go frozen. Your message, somebody is looking for you now. Please don't turn off that mic, and please don't freeze that screen. Keep going, keep growing, because your message is what someone's needing for their deliverance. You take care.